Good morning to you, Dan and Louise. Yes, a chilly start to the day. We've had a touch of frost out there first thing, particularly across parts of Scotland, northern England, into Wales as well. Temperatures sub-zero first thing. But elsewhere, we've got a bit more cloud around. This is the picture in Norfolk as the sun rose around about half an hour ago. This one was taken. Now, as we head through the day today, most places are looking generally dry with some sunshine, but there will be a few showers on the cards. Some of those showers across the northeast of the UK will be a little bit wintry at times too, so we're still in that cold air at the moment. We've got high pressure driving our weather not far away, sitting out towards the west here. There's been a cold front that's worked its way south overnight, so that's bringing some chilly air, but it also brought a line of cloud and a few showers around, particularly across parts of England and Wales. You might catch the odd light shower this morning. That cloud tends to melt away in the south, and then a lot of dry weather with some sunshine, but still those wintry showers lingering across the far northeast of Scotland. Maybe towards the Pennines and the North York Moors, you could just see a little bit of wintriness in some of those showers. Sunny spells elsewhere, but temperatures still below par for this time of year. Most of us around 11 to 14 degrees, but colder single figures along that east coast, and quite a brisk wind today as well, particularly for parts of East Anglia, Kent, through the English Channel as well. Now into this evening and overnight, most of the cloud melts away. It will stay cloudy across the north of Scotland with some outbreaks of rain, but under those clear skies, we're expecting another cold night. Could be colder than the night we've just seen in one or two spots, with temperatures again a few degrees below freezing. So a frost, I think, for some of us first thing tomorrow morning, but another largely dry day with a lot of sunshine. You will notice more cloud across northern Scotland with a few showers. That sinks its way south across Scotland and Northern Ireland. For England and Wales, cloud amounts tending to build through the day, so that cloud bubbling up. Temperatures, though, a little bit warmer perhaps than they'll be out there today, around 11 to 15 degrees tomorrow. Sunny spells for most. Chance of an isolated shower. Still quite breezy again through the English Channel. During Friday, though, the winds in the south tend to ease. Breezy across the north of Scotland with one or two showers, but with that high pressure very much in charge, it is another largely dry day with some long spells of sunshine, but cloud amounts tending to build during the afternoon. But by the time we get to Friday, those temperatures will be a little bit more typical for the time of year. So around about 13 to 17 degrees for most of us on Friday. And then things are staying largely settled as we head on into the weekend, particularly in the south. We've got this area of high pressure building in. You'll notice low pressure across parts of Scotland, so that will bring more cloud, perhaps some outbreaks of rain to parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, especially I think by the time we get to Sunday. Saturday for most of us looking dry, and those temperatures are starting to nudge up. Through the weekend we could see around about 20 degrees in one or two spots in the southeast. So a lot of dry, settled weather. Next week looks quite a bit warmer than it's been this week. Dan and Louise. It is. Good morning to you, Louise and Dan. Yes, many people have been doing quite a bit of gardening recently, and Jack Frost has still been paying a visit to some people as well. Yes, we've got a bit of frost around, quite a chilly start to the day, particularly across parts of Scotland, northern England into Wales as well. Temperatures a little bit below freezing first thing for one or two spots. This is the picture this morning in Berwick upon Tweed. Some beautiful sunrises around this morning. Variable amounts of cloud. For most of us through today should be largely dry with some spells of sunshine, but there will be some showers around, particularly towards the northeast, and some of them a little bit wintry too. So the air is still quite cold for the time of year. We've got high pressure dominating, so a lot of dry weather. That high pressure sitting out towards the west. A cold front has just been making its way south overnight, so we've still got the remnants of that cold front bringing a bit more cloud across parts of England and Wales. You could get the odd spot of light drizzle out of this line of cloud over the next few hours, but that cloud tending to fizzle away towards the south. Most places dry, but there will be those rogue showers, especially for the northeast of Scotland. One or two into northeast England. Could be a bit wintry over, for instance, the North York Moors at times today, but most places avoiding most of those showers. Quite a brisk breeze blowing around the east coast, particularly for the likes of Kent through the English Channel as well. Now temperatures still a little below par, around about 11 to 14 for most of us, but if you are along that east coast, many of us stuck in single figures once again today. Now into this evening and tonight, most of the daytime cloud tends to fizzle away, so largely clear skies, fairly light winds away from the south and the east coast, so that means another quite cold night out there with temperatures getting below freezing for many places in the countryside. Could see -4 degrees or so across parts of northern England and southern Scotland. Cloudier skies across the north of Scotland with some outbreaks of patchy rain moving in here. This is a warm front pushing in across Scotland. That will bring a bit more cloud on Thursday, slowly slipping south with a few showers around too. That'll also bring some more cloud into Northern Ireland during the afternoon. Much of England and Wales stays dry through the day, but the cloud will tend to bubble up during the course of the afternoon. Now, temperatures tomorrow probably a little bit warmer than today, around about 11 to 15 degrees, and we're starting to lose that cold wind along the east coast. So things starting to warm up a little bit as we head towards the end of the week. Friday, high pressure still very much in charge, so most places looking dry again, perhaps 1 or 2 showers across the far northwest of Scotland, lighter winds around the east coast and around southern parts of England, certainly compared to recent days. Sunny spells, but more cloud developing during the afternoon. Temperatures, though, up to about 17 degrees or so in the warmest spots by the time we get to Friday. And then as high pressure continues to build into the weekend, we've got a lot more dry, settled weather on the cards. There will be weather fronts moving in from the north, bringing some rain across northern parts of the UK, particularly by Sunday. Do stay with us. We'll have the headlines coming up shortly. Good morning to you, Louise and Dan. Yes, it is a chilly start to the day out there. We've certainly got a touch of frost around. How about this for a view from your garden? This is Highlands, Scotland, Roybridge. You can see the snow sitting on top of the mountains there, and we could see a little bit more snow in the forecast today, particularly for the far northeast of Scotland, perhaps the higher ground of the northeast of England as well. A few wintry showers for some in the northeast in that cold air, but for most of us, a day of sunny spells around. There will be a little bit of cloud coming and going through the day, but high pressure, that's building in from the west. So a lot of dry weather on the cards. We've had a cold front overnight that's been slipping its way south, so that is introducing a little bit more cloud and a few drizzly showers to parts of Northern Ireland, Wales, southern England as well. But that cloud and any drizzliness in the south tending to fade away quite quickly. So a lot of dry weather, a lot of sunshine. You will notice those showers across the northeast of Scotland, perhaps 1 or 2 towards the North York Moors, for instance, that could have a bit of a wintry flavour to them. Further south, you could catch the odd rogue rain shower down towards the southeast, perhaps. Temperatures only about 11 to 14 degrees for most of us, but along that east coast, you'll be stuck in single figures. Bit of a wind chill as well, particularly for parts of East Anglia, the southeast of England, through the English Channel. We've got some blustery winds here with gusts up to about 40 miles per hour. Now, through this evening and tonight, most of the daytime cloud tends to melt away. We will have more cloud across the north of Scotland with some patchy rain, but for most of us, under those clear skies, it's going to be another cold night. So temperatures more widely down to close to freezing and perhaps even a little bit below. So a touch of frost first thing tomorrow as well. During the day, though, a lot of sunshine for most places through tomorrow. There will be that cloud across the north of Scotland and a few patchy showers, just sinking its way a bit further south across Scotland and Northern Ireland through the day. England and Wales staying largely dry, could catch a rogue shower perhaps down towards the Thames estuary, for instance. Cloud amounts tending to bubble up during the afternoon. Now, temperatures tomorrow not quite as chilly as today, around 11 to 15 degrees for most of us. And less of a wind chill as well, so those winds are starting to ease away as we head towards the end of the week. High pressure holding on for Friday, so another largely dry day, perhaps the odd shower across the northwest of Scotland, but for most places, sunny spells. Cloud just building through the course of the day, but temperatures a little bit more typical of this stage in May. So for most of us, around about 13 to 17 degrees, and we're losing those brisk winds from eastern and southern parts of England on Friday. Heading towards the weekend, high pressure still in charge for most of us, building in from the southwest this time with some slightly milder air, but low pressure across the north of Scotland. So that will bring a bit more cloud and a few showers across the far north and northwest of the UK at times through the weekend. But for most of us, things are looking largely dry and settled, and it will be turning a bit warmer again as we head on into next week. Dan and Louise. Good morning to you, Dan and Louise. Yes, it's a chilly start to the day out there today, but for most of us, there is a little bit of sunshine on offer too. This is the picture in Rochdale at the moment, a little bit of blue sky, some patchy cloud around as well. Now, as we head through the day, it's looking generally dry for a lot of the UK with some spells of sunshine, but we have got a few showers in the forecast, particularly for the northeast, so northern and eastern Scotland, perhaps parts of northeast England as well. And if you do catch some of those showers, they could even be a little bit wintry, some sleet and some snow mixed in, because we've still got a cold air mass with us, with high pressure very much in charge. So that's dominating the weather, lots of dry weather. We have got a weather front moving in across the far north of Scotland later on today. And we've had a cold front sinking south overnight. That's bringing a bit more cloud across parts of England, Wales. We've had a bit more cloud and a few showers for Northern Ireland too. But that cloud in the south tending to fade away through the day. We will keep those showers across the northeast of Scotland, perhaps 1 or 2 towards the North York Moors, for instance. North Pennines could be a little bit wintry too. Now, for most of us, temperatures still on the cool side for the middle of May, around about 11 to 14 degrees, but along the east east coast, you'd be stuck in single figures. And there's quite a wind chill as well, particularly across the east coast and through the English Channel as well. We've got brisk winds gusting around about 40 miles per hour at times. The winds ease and the cloud disperses overnight, so that's a recipe for another cold night to come. In fact, more widely than last night, we could see those temperatures getting close to or even a little below freezing. So if you've been doing some gardening recently, do take note that we're likely to see a frost for some of us first thing tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's weather, we'll see more cloud across northern Scotland with a few showers initially, and that just drifts its way further south across Scotland and Northern Ireland too. England and Wales predominantly dry with some long spells of sunshine around, but there will be a bit more cloud just bubbling up during the day. Temperatures tomorrow not quite as chilly as today, so they're starting to creep up around 11 to 15 degrees. Still brisk winds on Thursday in the south, but by Friday the winds are tending to ease in the south and the east as well, and you'll notice that things feel a little bit warmer. Sunny spells for most, a few showers in the far northwest. By Friday, though, temperatures up to around about 17 degrees. I'll have more in half an hour. For many of us this morning, yes, Louise and Dan, we've got some blue sky, we've got some sunshine out there, although it is quite a chilly start to the day with a touch of frost for some places too. But this is the picture in Topsham in Devon at the moment. Some blue sky, a bit of fair weather cloud around there. Now, as we head through the day, a lot of places will keep the spells of sunshine, but there will also be some showers in the forecast, particularly for parts of northern and eastern Scotland and the northeast of England. Some of those showers, a bit of a wintry nature to them, so even some sleet and some snow mixed in with some of the showers in the north, because we've still got quite a cold air mass with us. High pressure very much dominating the weather at the moment, so that's keeping things mostly dry, but you will see a weather front approaching the north of Scotland, so a little bit more cloud building here. And we will still keep those showers across the northeast of Scotland, northeast England too, perhaps a bit of winteriness over the North York Moors, for instance, but further south, most places avoiding the showers, so largely dry, sunny spells, bit of fair weather cloud bubbling up and quite a brisk breeze, particularly for parts of East Anglia, the southeast and through the English Channel as well. So temperatures out there still a little below average for the time of year, 11 to 14 for most of us, but colder along that east coast, particularly when you add on the wind chill. Into this evening and tonight, the cloud in the south tends to melt away, so we've got generally clear skies. There is more cloud and a few showers across the northwest of Scotland. That's an approaching warm front. But for the rest of us, under those clear skies, another cold and frosty night to come as well, particularly in the more rural spots. Those temperatures will get down a little bit below freezing, I think, first thing tomorrow. So another chilly start to the day. More sunshine, I think, for most of us tomorrow morning than there has been this morning. There will be more cloud initially across the northwest of Scotland with 1 or 2 showers, just pushing a bit further south across Scotland, Northern Ireland, into the far north of England as well. Further south across England and Wales, you should stay largely dry. Perhaps 1 or 2 rogue showers down towards the Thames estuary, for instance, and a bit more cloud just bubbling up during the afternoon. But temperatures tomorrow, a degree or 2 warmer than today, 11 to 15 degrees, and we're tending to lose that wind chill that's been with us for the past few days. Heading on into Friday, and high pressure still very much in charge, so most places dry once again, but just the odd shower across the northwest of Scotland. But we will lose that brisk wind across eastern Scotland, eastern England and through the English Channel as well. Certainly less breezy by the time we get to Friday. Sunny spells, a little bit of cloud building through the day, but temperatures more typical of the time of year, around about 13 to 17 degrees on Friday. Heading into the weekend, and this big area of high pressure builds in from the southwest, so that's going to bring some slightly milder air for most of us. We have got low pressure approaching from the north and northwest, so at times through the weekend there'll be a few showers across parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland too, where it'll be quite breezy, but further south for England and Wales should stay dry through the weekend, and after a chilly few days, things will be warming up through the weekend and into next week. Dan and Louise.